I know you have your college from morning to evening. Some of you have it, and still you have come. That's a big thing. And I can only promise you that I'll ensure your time is not wasted, and you definitely go from here with some valuable information. Remember, knowledge is the key. So guys, let's start with the session. I told you about the certification. So what is certification, friends? I'm sure most of you are from engineering, some from other backgrounds. So you would understand what is the meaning of certification. But still, for the sake of reference, certifications are global online exams. Okay? And certifications actually authenticate your skill sets. See, friends, in today's time, if you want to get a job, skills are the most important thing. Any company that you go for, whether mechanical, electronics, electrical, IT, CS, telecom, any kind of company, they will basically expect you to have some kind of skills for the job. If you do not have the skills, forget about the job. I can guarantee you that in today's time of coronavirus, if you do not have skills, then you can very easily kiss your job goodbye. Okay, because there is so much of talent available in the market who are skilled. You know, every year 10 lakh people enroll in various engineering programs. Forget about the MCAs who also apply for the same job. Forget about the BCAs who also apply for the same jobs. You know, those figures then will go into at least 15 to, like 16 lakhs. So you can understand, for an employer, plenty is available. If you're not upgrading, then they have someone else they can go and take. Okay, so it's the onus is on you. Now, so certification is an authentication of your skill set. So example will be, if I say someone, if I go and tell someone that, look, I have a certification from Microsoft, or if I go and tell someone, look, I'm a doctor, will that person believe me just because I'm saying I'm a doctor? Or he or she will say, okay, if you are a doctor, show me your degree. And the degree has to be given by Medical Council of India, because that is the apex body for like doctors in India. Same way, like you have universities and AICT, which governs the so-called engineering colleges in India. In the medical terms, it's the Medical Council of India. So if I do not have that degree, nobody is going to give me a job in a hospital. Why? That's because, my dear friend, a degree is not just a piece of paper. It is an authentication of your theory and practical skill sets, that yes, you are capable enough of handling a patient. And the internship certificate that you get after working in a hospital, or if you're an engineer, if you work in a company, and the internship that you get there, that is a validation. That is a validation for an employer. Oh yes, this guy has some real life hands-on experience, so I can give him some project and he or she will do it properly. But if you don't have that, the problem is, why would they give you a job? Because they'll feel, oh, this guy needs to learn everything from zero, so I'll have to put my time and money in training him or her. So that is where the whole thing changes. So certification authenticates that. It's kind of a proof that yes, you have that knowledge, yes, you have that skill, yes, some international body has checked, verified, and vetted your knowledge. Only then they have given you this certificate, my dear friend, because nobody gives you an international certificate unless and until they have verified your. For herself by writing dr. How does an engineer represent himself herself? By writing an er. How will you represent if you are Microsoft certified? You will write MTA, Microsoft Technology Associate. Then below that will be your name. Then that is what is the date of achievement. Then the certification number. And friends, understand this, that why this certificate is called as a global certification. That is because, friends, if you look at carefully at the top or at the bottom of the certificate, nowhere will you find it saying that you have done it from which country. Okay, it means that if I do it from India, if I give this exam in India or US or UK or Japan or Middle East, I'll get exactly the same certificate. And then the other part of authentication that it is coming from Microsoft is the signature of the CEO of Microsoft. So friends, who is the CEO of Microsoft? Mr. Satya Nadella. Who is he? He's an Indian who passed out of Manipal, and he belongs to Hyderabad. So guys, this is basically, you know, guys, so I've just got a message, thunderstorming weather in my area, sir. There is any other way to get detailed information about? Okay, So guys, if there is a thunderstorming, if your internet is unstable, then I mean I'm so sorry that you could not attend it. You can try to be there till the time things are fine. If things go bad, then of course if you're disconnected, then there is nothing you can do. I can share a link next time whenever we are organizing this, then you can be part of it. That's the only thing I can do. Okay, so it will be signed by Mr. Satya Nadella, who is the CEO of Microsoft. And please, friends, look at this blue logo very, very carefully, guys. This is very important. Why you will be officially allowed to print this logo on the right hand side of your resume, of your profile. So if you're actually applying on campus for any company, then when you send your profile will carry something like this, which is this logo, this blue color logo on the extreme right hand side, and this logo will say that you are certified by Microsoft. Now, will that have a difference? Please ask yourself, don't ask me. Imagine if you were an employer and you had 100 resumes in front of you. Out of those 100 resumes, you had 20 resumes which had this stamp from Microsoft, and the 80 resumes did not have the stamp. What is the message that this stamp will give? This stamp will give two messages. One, that this person has acquired some additional skill sets. Understand, what does the industry want? Industry wants the skills. So A, you're giving them clear message just from your resume itself that you have acquired some additional skill sets. Second message is, not only have you acquired the skill sets, but you have also got those skills verified and checked and vetted by none other than Microsoft. Yes, friends, you have also got those skills verified, because understand, Microsoft doesn't give you that certificate unless and until you have cleared that exam from Microsoft. So you will basically be sending two messages to the employer that you have skills and you have proven those skills. That is why it will help you. And now these are not the only two things. In case if you plan to go abroad, that is especially US, American Council on Education also offers you credits on various Microsoft certification, which means if I'm certified by Microsoft today and if I go to a US university for my post graduation, I will get some credits on the Microsoft certifications that I have cleared. So that is also the advantage. What are the other benefits that you get? Let me also brief you about the other benefits. In the meantime, a quick announcement for all those people who've just recently joined in, a warm welcome to all of you. But parallelly, I would say that kindly go to the chat section and please mention your college name, current department, ITCS, electronic, mechanicals, whatever is there, followed by the current year. Please do not give your email ID or telephone numbers. Please do not share that. Okay. Now, what you're seeing on your screen is a Microsoft portal, guys. www.microsoft.com/mcp. What does this mean? This means that if you are certified by Microsoft, you will get a login ID on a Microsoft portal. Yes, you will get a login ID where you can go, you can log in, and you can see your name printed on a Microsoft portal. And below that will be your MC ID. What is my MC ID? 16981554. That's my ID. Now that's like a unique ID, just like an Aadhaar card. So for example, if today you have an Aadhaar card, you know that whatever number is there on that Aadhaar card is a unique number which no other person in India will have. Same happens here. If you are Microsoft certified and you have one unique ID given to you by Microsoft called as Microsoft certified ID, no other student or professional who will be Microsoft certified will have a same ID. It is a unique authentication factor. Then the next point is, you will basically see at the bottom there is something called as transcript. Then there is certificate, and then there is badges. So what is a transcript? Transcript means mark sheet. So whenever you clear any exam, what do you get? You get a mark sheet. So this will be where your copy of mark sheet is there, which will basically give a clarity which exam you have cleared, how many topics did you clear in that, how what was the marks in each topic. Then you get certificates, which is the soft copy of your certificate, and then finally what you're getting is badges. Now what is there in the badge, my dear friend? In badges, it's like, you basically have these badges. You can print them on top of your resume, your profile, your visiting card, or on your website. Anywhere you want, you can print that. Okay. Now, is that the only certification that you get? No. So we have various programs. Like one of our programs is artificial intelligence and machine learning. Now in that, you not only get the Microsoft MTS certificate, but you also get another certificate called as first step into artificial intelligence, which means that you are getting not one but two international certificates from Microsoft. One a certification, other a certificate given to you by Microsoft Education Center. Okay. Now we have another program called as data science and data analytics. But guys, understand, do not jump to any conclusion that it is difficult. It is not difficult, because you would know that as we go ahead and I keep on briefing you about the detail, that these are more like concepts. Data science, data analytics, machine learning, AI are more like concepts. You implement those concepts using various tools like advanced Excel, like R, like Python programming language, which is comparatively much easier to learn and adopt. Now, the other program I said is data science and data analytics. Now, in that program, you're also getting a Microsoft certificate plus a Google certificate. So you also get a Google Analytics certificate there. Okay, so two certificates coming there. Now, let's say if some of you remember I asked all of you to please write down which department year you are from. Some of you are from civil also out here. So for civil engineering students, we have a different certification called as Revit. Okay. And in case you are from mechanical, also you can go for Autodesk 3D. But otherwise, we will suggest strictly that mechanical students should go for AI/ML, because there is a huge demand. And I repeat it, there is a huge demand in the manufacturing industry, in the production industry, in the automobile industry, and many other industries for mechanical engineers with knowledge of AI and machine learning. Okay, guys. Now, here, let's try and understand a few quick things. Why should you do it in the first place, and where actually does it help you? So, guys, 60% of engineering graduates are unemployed. This is a figure from Government of India, which says that every year out of the 10 lakh engineers that pass out, only 40% of these, yes, friends, only 40% of these actually find placement. 60% will go without jobs, and there is absolutely nothing that you and I can do about it. Yes, you will get scholarships also, but not for this certification, but for other certifications. Okay, I'll let you know which one. So here what you need to understand is that in order to ensure that you are placed, your level of skill sets and the skills that you carry has to be much better than what other people have. Okay, if you have that, then your chances are very bright. If you do not have that, then of course I don't need to say what will carry. And remember, when you will go for a job in the industry, apart from the skills, the next important thing that any employer is going to expect from you is basically your project. Why? Because, my dear friend, project is the only thing that will give them an idea as to how much of hands-on experience do you have. So guys, you know what is a hands-on experience? A hands-on experience is something that if I'm learning something, I've actually implemented that. I told you the example of a doctor. If I say I'm a doctor, unless and until I go and treat the patients, I get the live hands-on experience, I will not be able to treat patients in future. Because then I do not know. I've only learned theoretical. I do not know how to treat people practically. So the projects give you that hands-on experience. Now, what is that 75% scholarship and how do you get it? So there is a very logical flow and explanation to that. So what we do is that there is a rule from Government of India, and you can go on Google and Google it and check it. That is called as CSR, that is corporate social responsibility. Now, what is this corporate social responsibility? CSR, or corporate social responsibility, is an activity to be compulsorily carried out by all corporates in India, whether X or whether Y, or anyone. So what they need to do is that under CSR activity, they need to spend some amount of their profits into some social activity, like sponsoring students education, like spending on social causes, doing something for the underprivileged, or anything else. Okay, so what we do is that our company taps into those funds. Okay, And once we have tapped into those funds, we basically help you connect with that. We give you a link where you go and apply. And based on your profile, if you are shortlisted, then almost 75%, yes, friends, 75% of your CSR funding, that is, of your fees, that the fees that you will have to pay for the training and certification will come from the CSR funding. That is basically the advantage there. Okay. Now, what is the process to be followed here? The process is a three-step process. Okay. Step one, your primary goal. What is your primary goal? Your primary goal is to be Microsoft certified. But how will you get certified without having the knowledge? So for that, we will give you full knowledge and we'll teach you. Remember, friends, we'll teach you everything from zero, from scratch. We will not assume that you have any prior knowledge on the subject. Is that clear? We do not assume that you have any prior knowledge on the subject. Now, we need to also understand that how these sessions are going to go on. It will be conducted online, live. You will have regular classes and you will be taught by experts who have a lot of experience and they are Microsoft certified. And we will take utmost care. And please listen to this very carefully, friends. We will take utmost care that it does not coincide with your college studies or it does not coincide with your university exams. Yes, friends, it will not coincide with that. Now, guys, just give me 1 second because some students have written to me that privately that they are not able to hear my voice. Just give me 1 second. Them what they have to do. As I told you also, just try to log off, log in, refresh, all those things. Now, let's also understand quickly out here that what is the importance of project. I told you, friends, the projects are going to play a very, very important role there. And you will be basically doing what? You will be working on a project parallelly. So it's going to be like, for example, if I am actually, going for the project, I will be doing that project in groups. Okay. I'll be doing that project in group. Okay. And once I complete the project, I'll get an internship letter also. Okay. Yes, friends, you also get an internship letter for that. Okay. Just give me 1 second. I'm writing again to some students who are saying they're not able to hear me. Okay. So, yeah, coming back to my point, which is you will be working on projects and you also get a internship letter for that. Plus, what is this placement preparation thing? See, ultimately the goal of every engineer or every IT graduate or any other graduate is to ensure, or whether it's electronics, telecom, mechanical, any of them, is to basically get a job. But do you know, friends, that when you go for a job, your job selection is not going to be based on how, it's not going to be based on how you are appearing or how you are giving your technical interview, but it's going to be first starting with the aptitude. And if you're not good in problem solving techniques or aptitude, then you can forget about it, that you would not, yes, friends, you will not be getting selected no matter how good you are technically, because you won't even be asked anything technical because you haven't been able to reach that stage. Okay. Viraj, I cannot answer, my dear, right now any question. Please understand. Please hold on to your question. I will answer all your questions, my dear friend, at the end of the program. Because if I, go on answering questions in between, I'll lose out on a lot. This is for everyone, okay? This is for everyone with questions. Do not worry. I have a lot of time kept in the end of the session for question and answers, okay? Now, out here in the placement preparation thing, we will basically make you work on different placement preparation aspects, A to Z of placements. Yes, friends, A to Z of placements, right from aptitude, cons, reasoning, verbal, technical, GDPI, email writing, essay writing, Everything that will be ever asked in the interview, all of that will be available here. You can go use it, practice it. And then, the beauty is that you can practice on company specific tests like TCS, Infosys, Tech Mahindra, Capgemini, Accenture, you name it. So you get a full practice and you can increase your chances of getting placed. So this is called as mentorbuddy.com. You also get the access for this. Now let's also understand that about the profile of your trainer. I told you your trainer is going to be Microsoft Innovative Educator. Now, how do you apply? That is the main thing. You will be applying through something called as, we'll give you a link. You will go there on the link, you will apply there. Once you apply, there are only two conditions that may happen. Either you are selected or you will not be selected. If you are not selected, there is nothing you and I can do about it. You can only reapply after 3 months. But if you are shortlisted, then you will get a login ID and you will have to go online and pay the 25% fees, because remember what I told you, that almost 75% of your certification and training fees comes from the CSR fund. That is a corporate social responsibility fund. And then you get your login ID. Now, what is this login ID for? And where does it help you? So look into this and understand very, very quickly. So it is a 9-step process. I'll quickly explain you here. Step 1 to 3, I've already explained you that you will get to apply. If you're shortlisted, only then. If you've applied and if you have been shortlisted, only then you need to go and register by paying that nominal amount. And then you get your login ID, which you can use to learn the concepts and other things. And then the step 4 is where the live training starts. Yes, friends, live training will be given to you online with the instructor, and then you get lab exercises to do every day. You get your projects which you do in groups. Then you get your completion certificate, which is you will get your project completion certificate, and you will be doing your projects along with the group. And then you will be doing what? You will be basically doing your placement preparation through MentorBuddy, and finally you appear for the Microsoft International exam or Google exam. And once you have cleared the exam, you will get their international certificate. But why should we do any of that in the first place? So guys, here I want each and every student to just write one line for me. Okay, so those who are, no, I did not say, Aarti, that technical is not important. Please do not misunderstand me. Technical is important, but the point is that if you have first round as aptitude and if you do not clear aptitude, no matter how good you are technically, you won't even get an opportunity to go and prove how good you are technically. Are you getting my point? So it is not that, see, technical is important because without technical you can't get into a job. But the point here is that if you have to go to the technical round, you have to first clear the aptitude round. Okay, if you're not able to hear me, I've already mentioned, kindly log off and log in again. Okay, now I want everyone to answer quickly one question. Everyone will answer that in one word. Do you think coronavirus has impacted the placement or not impacted? Simply write impacted, not impacted. Impacted means you feel it has actually slowed down the placement, and if you feel it hasn't slowed down, then write it has not impacted. Come on guys, quickly, everyone needs to write that. Come on, everyone needs to write it quickly. Yes guys, quickly. Yes guys, I said everyone. Come on guys, it's just a one line answer. Quickly, everyone needs to write it. Come on, quickly. Impacted, not impacted. Impacted, not impacted. Quickly, everyone needs to write it. Impacted, not impacted. Quickly, just one line you need to write. Yes, come on. Just one line guys. Impacted, not impacted. Quickly, come on, everyone needs to write it. Come on. Impacted, not impacted. But those of you who are writing not impacted, let me just brief you. You saw the article for yourself in the newspaper. The question is, do you think that the coronavirus phase has impacted placements? That means it has reduced the number of placements in the market for freshers especially. Come on guys, quickly. Impacted or not impacted? Kindly write it quickly. Come on. Do I need to even tell you that? It's all there on your screen. Coronavirus attack to slow down IT growth. TCS, Infosys, HCL will be hit by reduced technology spending. Not only these companies in US, India, Europe, Asia Pacific, Singapore, across the world are impacted because The world has never seen something like this. Okay, this problem is something which is once in a lifetime kind of a thing. We have never felt this kind of thing. Okay, so guys, please understand, it has impacted, and people are hell scared, worried about it. Okay, because what is going to happen, we have no clue. Okay, in fact, people who are already in jobs, they are more worried. People are, probably forget about people who don't have jobs. What could be the condition with them who are about to get placed? For them, the situation is more grim. Okay, yes, corona has really impacted, and in corona has impacted everything, not just it, everything. Okay, now another article in Business Today says coronavirus effect. Infosys differs promotion, salary hikes, you know, uh, all of these things. Then experts say coronavirus outbreak could hit Indian IT sector hard. Then Wipro, coronavirus pandemic, Wipro to go slow on hiring and promotions and other things. Now, what we need to understand is that they had hired almost 12,000 freshers last year and were planning to hire similar numbers, that means 12,000 in this year also. However, COVID-19 is likely to put a halt on these hirings. Can you understand? It is going to put a halt. Imagine a company that was to hire 12,000 people has put a halt on the hiring. What is going to be the situation? TCS hires 40,000 people, Infosys hires 20,000 people. Can you understand? A bulk of freshers get placed in these companies. What is going to be the condition? But it is not that they will go down to zero. They will never go down to zero. But the numbers are going to go down drastically. The question is going to be that even if it is, gone down by 50%, the question that remains, my dear friend, is are you in the 50% that will still be selected, or you will be not in that 50%? That's the only question you need to ask yourself. Okay. Now, I'll not go too much there in that zone. We all know about it. Now, let's also understand here one thing, that since it's a technology based program, online program, I don't mean it when I say technology that it is meant only for ITCS students. It is meant for ITCS, mechanical, electrical, telecom, everyone. What we need to understand is that what all benefits do we get here. So before the training starts, you get all the learning resources. When the training starts, during the training, you get recorded lectures, so that any lecture you miss out, you are able to see or go through that recorded lecture, and it will be available with you for a long period of time, so you can rewind it, forward it, and go through everything. Then you get notes, lab assignments, all loaded on your mentor buddy portal. That is a portal, our learning management system portal. Then you get, we'll create a Telegram group or any other group where you will be going and asking questions from the instructors, and the instructors will be replying. Now, coming to that mentor buddy part. Now, why is mentor buddy going to be playing a very crucial role in your placements later on? We are not saying that it guarantees anything, but it definitely ensures that it increases your chance. If today it's an X percentage, it increases the chance by X multiplied by a very large percentage. Why? There's a very logical reason. Everyone, please listen carefully, and I'm going to be talking very slow in this part so that everyone understands. Placement preparation means the first thing you face is aptitude. Second thing you face is technical. Third, depending upon if it's TCS, Infosys, Accenture, Tech Mahindra, and all these companies, they all, even from mechanical engineers and electrical engineers, they ask them to give a coding assessment. Then that comes the coding assessment. Then there is something called as email writing skill, or maybe somewhere they will have like a essay writing. Okay, all those things are there. Everything, this portal will help you prepare. Yes, friends, you heard it right. This portal is going to help you prepare for everything. In the first stage, you prepare for aptitude and everything, and then you prepare for technical, then coding, then assessment, then GDPI, and all of that. And finally, it will help you prepare on company specific mock test. What is there in company specific mock test? So assume it like this. Let me give you an example. Probably you'll understand it better with that. Now, I'm sure a lot of you would be preparing for GATE, or maybe in future will be thinking of going for GATE, primarily because you know that placements in the private sector are going to be less. And so either you would want to give GATE exams to get into government jobs, or maybe to get into a post graduation. Okay, because jobs are going to be less, so you would want to do that. Now, when you do that, what do? You first practice on the journal content. And then what you do is that you practice on previous year's mock test, because the mock test gives you an idea that how the paper would come, what is going to be the weightage, what is the weightage of the topics, how many question will come from which topic, and what will be the marks distributed to each topic. Same way, we have company specific mock test mapped, like for TCS, Infosys, Tech Mahindra, Accenture. You have mock tests for all these companies. Got it? So you can go there, you can practice, you can understand how, what is there, and that will give you a great idea about how to exactly prepare for those things. Okay. Now, here, coding based assessment is something where you will get assessment which are based on how actually you will face the assessment in the company. Okay. uh, okay, this is for someone who has written to me that they can't hear a single word properly. Then try to log off and log in back again. I can only say that because I'm not sure if he is able to hear me. Okay, so I've, yeah, mock test will contain everything. It will be like a real life test from TCS, Infosys. How will a real life test will be there from Accenture, TCS, Infosys, Tech Mahindra, Bosch and Lobb, and Mahindra and all of that? It'll be like, it'll carry technical, it'll carry coding, it'll carry GDPR, it'll carry everything. So same way, this particular preparation will carry all the pointers. Okay, guys. So that's how it'll contain all of the content for you to work on that. Is that clear, guys? That is something that's going to help you. Just 1 second. I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to reply one of the student. Try to log off and log in again, my dear friend. That might work. Okay. If the refreshing is not working, try this. Now, quickly moving forward, what are the different tracks available? What are the different programs available here? Okay, so we have not 4 but 5 tracks. The fifth track is not available here, I mean not mentioned here, but it is available. First one is data science, data analytics bundled with Microsoft certification. So here you get one Microsoft certification, one Google certification. Second is Java and SQL certification. Here you get one Microsoft certification on Java. Third one is machine learning and AI using Python. Here you will be getting 2 Microsoft certificates. One will be basically the Microsoft MTA, and the other one is the Microsoft First Step into Artificial Intelligence. In cybersecurity, you get the Microsoft's like certification on security. The fourth and the fifth one are AutoCAD programs, which is AutoCAD, Revit for the civil students and AutoCAD 3D for the mechanical students. Got it? But I'm still saying it and I'm suggesting it openly that I would suggest mechanical, electronic, electrical, telecom students should definitely go for AI/ML because there is a huge demand for such professions there. Okay. Now, if you are not able to hear it, I have already mentioned it. Try to log off and log in back again. Okay. I hope that will help you, because that could be because of some network issue at your place. Okay. Okay. Let me just reply to them. It's done. Yes. So I've just answered it to them. Yes, my dear Akash, you can ask me any question, my dear friend, but at the end of the program, not now, because as I said, every question I answer takes a few minutes and then it will delay the session. Let me complete the session because the time is still 7:30 and I need to finish everything. Okay. Let me complete the session. Then I'll give you half an hour. You ask me any question. Okay, my dear friend, full time to you to ask questions. Okay. Do not worry. Then there is cybersecurity and, as I said, mechanical. But for mechanical and civil students, again I'm saying they have, like civil students have options for AutoCAD, but mechanical have options for AI/ML as well as for AutoCAD. Okay. Now you need to understand this part very, very clearly, my dear friends, that you know uh, these programs like AI and machine learning do not require any kind of like a very hardcore knowledge. Mathematics is one thing. Okay. If mathematics doesn't work, then the other thing, sorry, if mathematics is already there, what then the next thing is that we will teach you everything. So we'll teach you everything from scratch. So these are like concepts. Data science, machine learning are like concepts. You implement those concepts using different tools like advanced Excel, like R, and like Python. Okay. Now what you need to understand is with the first three programs, AI, ML, Java, and data science, data analytics, with any of these programs, you will also get a one module program in cyber security and ethical hacking absolutely free. Means that you will be learning cyber security and ethical hacking absolutely free. Okay, so you will be doing a 3-day program on ethical hacking and cybersecurity, practical based program, free, along with these three programs: number one, number two, number three: machine learning, AI, Java, and data science, data analytics. Now, this is a screen of Python. Why am I showing you that? So a lot of you may be scared of programming, trying to understand, oh, data science, machine learning, this is going to be very difficult. I told you that to implement that you need Python, or maybe you need R, and these are comparatively much easier to learn and adopt. Look at for yourself. You have learned C in your first year. If you have to write a hello world in C, look at how many lines of code and the complexity of the code. If you have to do the same thing in Java, look at the lines of code and the complexity. And if you do the same thing in C++, look at this. But in Python, it's a one simple line of code, just like you write in English. You write a statement in English, you simply say print hello world. Okay, guys. Now, let us also understand here, okay, that in this particular program you will be getting projects. Now these projects, you don't have to do all the 4 projects, you will be doing any one of that. Now you could have one of the projects in related to housing prices. You could be writing an algorithm in AI and machine learning to predict the housing price. Yes, you can do prediction there. Then you can basically develop like a program, or you can use analytics to actually analyze the real-time coronavirus data, or banking data, or Netflix data, or any other data. Then number 3 is that you could be actually you could be actually doing or performing penetration testing on different apps like mobile apps or maybe web apps. And the last one is, if you're doing Java or something like that, you could be actually developing online web-based applications like a travel portal or something else. Now, please read what is written there. I'll be silent for 1 second. I want you to read this carefully. What is this, friends? What do you understand from that? Can you please quickly write? Some of you, can you write it there? What do you understand from this? From this newspaper article, what do you understand? Okay. Freshers are in demand. Come on. What else? Come on, quickly, guys. Write something. Anything. Don't worry. I'm not seeing who you are. I can't see your face. Nobody can see who you are. Write anything. Doesn't matter whether there's a spelling mistake or you've written a wrong answer. Doesn't matter. Quickly, let me see what you understand from this article. Okay, different people, different interpretations. Let me very simply clarify it for you. Yes, Amrita, really appreciated. You have got it bingo on the right thing. Freshers who have skills are in demand. So Amrita, I really appreciate for your understanding of the line. You have really understood it well. And Siddhika also has got it exactly right. Freshers with good skills are in demand. But have you ever tried to analyze why would freshers with skills be in demand? Why will any company pay them double the salary? Are they fools that they are paying them double the salary? Okay. Okay, let me explain you that. And I am really happy that a lot of you are really smart because you have answered it right. So guys, what this article means is, see, TCS hires 40,000 freshers every year. Yes, friends, 40,000 freshers every, the biggest that any company hires in India. No, MNC also hires those people. Okay. And what they are saying is that they are ready to pay double the salary for fresh hires, means for freshers, but with new age skills. So if I am someone who's a fresher, but I don't have a new skill like machine learning, like data scientist or other skills, I will get a usual salary of 3.5 lakhs per year. But someone else who's my friend who had learned something extra like machine learning or data science or something, and is in the same class as me, can actually get double the salary of instead of 3.5 they can get 6.5 lakhs. Now why this difference, why this parity in salary? That is because, my dear friend, every company like TCS that hires freshers has to train these freshers for the first 3 to 6 months, absolutely free of cost. As if that was not enough, they have to also pay you salary in those 6 months. Can you simply calculate the cost of 40,000 people to be trained over a period of 3 to 6 months and the cost of their salaries? It will run into hundreds of crores of rupees. So if they are saving that, they are only giving back your money back to you. So that is a smart move because that saves them time. Because otherwise, you would take 6 months to get ready to start on a project. If you're already skilled, you can be ready for the project in just 3 months. Got the point? So company can complete the projects early, they can take the projects early, and you can work more for them. That is a benefit. It's not just TCS. Cognizant, again a big company, gives its staff skill premium pay. Remember, I started my presentation with the word skills because that is what the industry is looking at in every fresher, every experienced person. If you have skills, then it is very clear. Now, the certificate of completion, what is this? So understand, the beauty about the program is that at every stage you get one certificate. So when I complete my training, I get this certificate. When I complete the Microsoft International exam, I get the Microsoft certificate. If there is a Google certification in my course, when I clear the Google exam, what do I get? I get the Google certification. Okay. And the next important thing is that when I complete my projects, I also get my project completion letter or internship letter. You remember at the starting only I told you that you will be getting an internship letter. So this is what it is. You'll also be getting an internship letter. Okay, guys. So these are some of the benefits that you get as part of the program. Now, let's also understand this, that the Mentor Buddy portal that I talked about, what all benefits you are getting there. You're getting everything to prepare from: aptitude, technical, coding, personal interview. If you're from mechanical, then mechanical content. If you're from ITCS, that content, everything is there. Then you have thousands of videos. The best thing is that the system has 10,000 videos custom prepared by us. You can use that to learn and understand. Then you get basically other programming related concepts, like for example in our case, you are currently maybe enrolled in AIML, but let's say you want to understand Java also, so you can go and learn Java also free of cost here. All videos there. Python also you can learn, coding assessments. And then the main thing, the showstopper, that is basically the company specific test. TCS, Infosys, Tech Mahindra, eLitmus, all those things. So these are the companies whose papers you will go and practice on, and this will actually help you to be fully prepared for the interviews. Okay. Now, please do not jump to the conclusion that you have to pay 9,900. No, you do not have to pay 9,900. We are just telling you that in market the same course costs 25-30,000 rupees. Outside we charge 9,900, but within campus, because of the so-called student engagement program, we charge a very nominal cost, on because of the CSR funding we charge a nominal cost. So this will be including training, certification, project and placement preparation, but you're not paying 9,900. You're paying only what? You're paying just 25% of the cost, which is around 2,500 rupees plus GST. But this 2,500 is all inclusive except for the taxes. There is no hidden cost for exam. There is no hidden cost for Mentor Buddy placement preparation platform. There is no hidden cost for training. There is no hidden cost for anything. Okay, only the government taxes of 18% are separate. And in this, what you're getting is online live training, projects, Microsoft certification, and placement preparation. Everything. Remember, all of it is included in that. Okay, no extra cost. But everyone doesn't get it. How do you apply for it? So guys, just to brief you, if you would have gone in the market only to give exam of Microsoft. Forget about training. You would have paid 3,696. Okay. Now this is, guys, please overlook this particular link. You have to click on this link. So I'll tell you how you can go there and you can apply. For applying, you will simply go there, ksindia.co.in. Please see the link, Knowledge Solution India. Go to Google and type Knowledge Solution India or ksindia.co.in. That is how you apply, because guys, I know you're getting late. Another 2 minutes it'll take for you to understand how to apply. Okay, so you will get this link. Here you will go and click on the red button, and once you've clicked on that, it will take you to a form. Where will you go? ksindia.co.in. I'm writing it also there in the chat section. Okay, ksindia.co.in. So I've just copy pasted it there. Kindly take it from there. Okay, guys, ksindia.co.in. Okay, I hope that's clear to everyone. I've just typed it. So you will get this form. You have to go and fill the form. Now, what do you get in the form? Yeah, I'll tell you that also, my dear friend. I'll tell you that also. Mentor Buddy would really help you a lot. So you will write the name, college name, location, mobile number, email ID, semester, branch, blah, 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 and basically mention the either the CGPA or SGPA or percentage, whatever you have of the last year or the last semester, because I know that nobody has given their last semester exams. So maybe if you are in third year, you will write the percentage of the last semester, then you will write the CGPA for the last year, that is second year, and CGPA for first year. Then you will go here and select whatever programming language you have done in your first year, C, C++, whatever is there. Then you will select the level of knowledge there, and here in projects you will write what project you have done, what was your role in the project, how many people were there, and what was the technology used there. Then you will go and select your program, which program you are interested in. Okay, you will select that. If it is not there, you mention others and submit. Once you do that, within 48 hours you will be informed whether you are selected or not. Now, what is the last date of applying? Now, this is very, very important. Last date for applying, I'm also typing it there. Okay, last date for applying is basically today night till 12 a.m. That is, my dear friend, what is the date today? 28. So 28 July, okay, till 12 a.m. in the night. You can apply. Now, there is no cost for applying. Remember, no cost for applying. Simply go and apply. If you are shortlisted, you will be getting the details about this thing, that you are shortlisted and where do you need to go and register. How can you register? You will go there and you will be registering by paying that nominal 25% amount. Okay, and the balance will be coming from the CSR funding. Now, Kainat, can you please update me as to what do you want me to repeat? What is the criteria for selection? The criteria is, first of all, your marks, average marks in the first, second, third year, or first year or second year, whatever is there. If you are still in first year, write those marks. Then what is the technology you know? Then what is your level of knowledge on that technology? Then what is the projects you've done? So all of these together constitute and basically come out, I mean basically announce what is the fees. So that is what accumulates and gives us an intimation as to this is going to be the fees. Now the fees is 2,500 rupees plus GST. Fees is 2,500 rupees plus GST. GST is 18%. Akash, yes, fresher can also apply. Okay, yes, freshers with good skills in demand. Yes, I mean, I you can mention what are the skills you know, then I can tell you better. Okay, yes, you have to fill the columns and you have to fill the amount in rupees on the link. But that is if you are selected. First, you will, and how will you be informed? You will be informed through email, you will be informed through SMS, or through someone calling you, or an automated call. Now, guys, don't go anywhere. I'm just sharing with you a set of around 16, 17 questions, okay, which students ask us. You don't have to answer these questions, huh? these are the questions which students ask us. Okay, so we have written them down so that if you also have similar questions, this can help you in understanding things in a better way. Okay, so these are the questions I'm copy pasting there. Kindly go through these questions so you will get your answer out there for most of the question that you might have in future. So I've just copy pasted these questions there. Kindly go and have a look at it. Okay, now let me quick to the Mentor Buddy portal. I want you to quickly understand what are the benefits that I briefed you about there. This is where you will see the benefits live. You remember I told you about the company specific test. So imagine if you're appearing for a TCS test. Now you will get all the information related to the test out here, like what is the eligibility criteria, what is the hiring criteria, what is the selection process, what is basically the pattern. Now this pattern is very important. English language, you will get 15 question 10 minutes. Aptitude, you will get 15 question around 30 minutes. And then programming concept, you will get 10 question and 20 minutes. And same way coding, 1 question and 30 minutes. In fact, what do you need to study for that? The entire syllabus is given here, and then other important parameters. So you need to understand this, that these are the things that are going to really help you with respect to placements. Okay, now let me take you inside the portal and you will understand it quickly. So you will all get a login ID just like this. So I'll log in here into this. Once I've logged in, you can see that there are a lot of contents. If you're from say ITCS department, then you will have this mechanical, then you have mechanical content. If you're from electrical, then you have electrical content. If you're from telecom, then you have that content. And along with that, common content is email writing skill, common content is aptitude, all those things are there. Cons, reasoning, verbal. Now you can either learn it, give a test, or check your analytics. Now if I want to learn it, I'll click on this, and here you can see I would be getting details with videos that are there. Thousands of videos are there. I can click on any one of the videos which I want to learn. So you can see this is how your teacher teaches you. So this is a video. You have an audio, video, everything there. Okay, right now I put the video audio on the mute. So you get all of that. Then if you want to, after learning things, if you want to go and practice, you will be going there and practice things. Okay, what you will see out here is your individual dashboard. The system will tell you which goal, how much of goal you have, and what are your chances of achieving the goal.